This week we are going to read another story that is a fantasy. Do you guys remember what a fantasy story is? A fantasy is a made up story. It's something that could never happen in real life. So, before we read our fantasy story this week, I just want to talk about a couple of things that is really going to help you be a better reader. The first thing is just asking questions during our story today. Okay, what a good reader does is they ask questions about what they read. Okay, they ask questions about the characters. They ask questions about the setting or events that take place in the story. Okay, and they ask questions about things that they don't really understand or they're just uncertain about. Okay, so sometimes I ask questions about something I am reading. If something confuses me or it doesn't make sense to me, I ask the question and then I try to figure it out by what I look at and what I'm reading. So a lot of times I'm using the pictures to help me answer those questions, or I'm listening and reading further and listening to the text to help me answer those questions. The next thing that we're really going to focus on today with this book, Sheep Take a Hike, is cause and effect. Okay, so good readers always pay attention to why things happen in a story. Sometimes one thing happens and another thing happens because of it. So, for example, if I switch off the lights, our classroom gets dark, right? Okay, so switching off the lights is the cause. The effect is that the classroom's dark. Okay, so we're going to talk about cause and effect. So what happens that makes something else happen? Okay, cause and effect. So, for example, I'm just going to let you fill in the blank here. I am hungry, so I am blank. So I'll do the first one for you. I am hungry, so I am cranky, right? When you're hungry, when I'm hungry, I get cranky. So that's one example. So I'm going to let you guys do the next one. The wind is blowing, so... Anybody have any ideas? The wind is blowing, so... Okay. I am doing my chores, so... It is raining, so... I do not know the meaning of a word, so... Okay, what do you do in those situations? It is raining, so I play inside. I do not know the meaning of a word, so I look it up in the dictionary. Okay, so cause and effect. So we are going to start Sheep Take a Hike. Okay. Before I actually start reading this, I have a couple of words that you just need to know and be aware of. The first word is bicker. How many of you guys have ever heard that word before? Bicker. It means to argue or fight. Okay. Compass. Compass, it's a tool used to tell direction. The next one is hiking. It's going for a long walk. Don't you think this book is probably going to be a lot about hiking? Sheep takes a hike. I think so. And the last one is tramp. It's walking noisily. Okay, so those 4 words are going to help you better understand what's going on in the story. So, right here we have Sheep Take a Hike by Nancy Shaw, illustrated by Margaret Apple. Look at those silly sheep. All right, and we open it up, and does anyone remember what this page is called? It is called our title page, and once again we have our title, Sheep Take a Hike, and our author, Nancy Shaw, and our illustrator, illustrated by Margaret Apple. me scoot a little closer for you. Morning's here. It's warm and clear. Sheep load up their hiking gear. Compass, whistles, drinks, and snacks go in packs up on their backs. They trot along a hiking trail. I wonder where they're going. Where do you think they might go? Up the hill and down the dale. They're going up the hill. And I'm kind of wondering what down the dale means. Does anybody else wonder that? I'm not sure, but when I look at this picture, it says up the hill, and I see the sheep are going up the hill. And what are they going down? They must be going down the dale. Trees and bushes soon grow thicker. Where's the trail? Sheep bicker. Oh no, what's happening? Does anyone remember what it means to bicker? What do you think is going to happen? Sheep squeeze through trees. Sheep rush through underbrush. Thorns dig, prickers snag, sheep zig, sheep zags. Fog comes up, the ground feels damp. Uh-oh, how do you think they're feeling right now? On and on the sheep tramp. Sheep stomp into a swamp. Mush, gush, boggy tracks. Yuck, muck, soggy backs. Blub, blub, sloppy packs. Glub, glub, globby snacks. Look at their faces. How do you think that they're feeling right now? And oh my, what on earth are they by? The compass sinks. They're in dismay. How can they ever find their way? Oh no. They lost their compass. Sheep climb out of the slime. Oh my goodness, look who helped them. Who helped them? They look around and soon they find woolly fuzz they left behind. So, let's think about this. Cause and effect. They lost their compass, so they had to look around, and what did they find? Their fuzz that they left behind. Sheep won't stray. They've marked the way. Now they're on the hiking path. What more could they want? A bath. Sheep trot homeward. Rain pours. What a day for the great outdoors. That was a fun book.